Why do narrative voice, tone, and mood matter? Imagine reading a story where the words seem to jump off the page and make you feel something deep inside. That's the power of how a story is told. When we talk about narrative voice, tone, and mood, we're looking at the tools that shape how stories are experienced. These elements are like the ingredients in a recipe that make each story unique and memorable. They help us understand characters better, feel the atmosphere, and connect emotionally with what's happening. Without them, stories can feel flat or confusing. Narrative voice is the personality behind the story. It's how the story is told, whether from a first-person point of view, where the narrator is a character in the story, or from a third-person perspective, where the narrator is outside looking in. The voice can be serious, funny, or even sarcastic. It guides how close or distant we feel from the characters and events. A consistent narrative voice helps keep the story clear and easy to follow. It's like the narrator's way of speaking directly to us, making us feel involved. Tone is about the attitude of the narrator or the storyteller. It's the feeling behind the words. For example, if the tone is humorous, it can make even sad moments seem lighter. If it's serious, it can make us feel respect or solemnity. Tone influences how we interpret characters and events. It adds layers of meaning that go beyond just the words on the page. When a story has a playful tone, it can make us smile. When it's dark and somber, it can make us feel tense or worried. Mood is the overall emotional environment created by the story. It's what makes us feel like we are in a spooky house, a joyful celebration, or a lonely night. Mood is shaped by descriptions of the setting, weather, sounds, and sensory details. For example, a story set in a stormy night with howling wind creates a tense mood. Mood pulls us into the story's world and makes us feel what the characters might be feeling. It's the emotional backdrop that keeps us engaged. In poetry and prose, these elements work together to make stories more vivid. Poetry often uses tone and mood to evoke feelings through rhythm, imagery, and word choice. Prose tends to keep a steady narrative voice but uses tone and mood to draw us in and make the story more compelling. When writers understand how to control these elements, they can craft stories that communicate exactly what they want us to feel and think. Knowing about narrative voice, tone, and mood helps us appreciate stories more deeply. It also helps writers tell stories that stick with us long after we finish reading. Whether you're reading or performing, recognizing these elements makes the experience richer and more meaningful. They shape how stories are told and how we understand them. Without them, stories would lack the emotional power that keeps us turning pages or listening closely.